Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with Pedri Gonzalez, as it has been reported that Pedri is expected to receive the prestigious number 8 jersey following Dani Alves' exit. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Memphis Depay, whose future have been spoken about quite a good number of times this season. It has been reported that the Barcelona striker is convinced that the club will renew his contract. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. As reported by Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona midfield sensation Pedri will likely don the number 8 jersey from next season following the confirmation of Dani Alves' departure from the club. Alves confirmed in an emotional post on social media that he will be leaving Barcelona later this month when his contract expires. There had been talks about a short-term contract extension for the 39-year-old until the end of the year, but Barca decided against such an option and informed the veteran right-back that they will not offer him a new deal. Soon after that, the club legend confirmed his exit, thus bringing an end to his second stint at Camp Nou, just 7 months after returning as a free agent. Upon his return, Alves had been handed the number 8 jersey, which had been vacant following Miralem Pjanic's loan move to Besiktas. With the number now set to become available, the next recipient of the legendary number 8 kit is likely to be Pedri. The 19-year-old wonder kid has worn the number 16 shirt since his arrival from Las Palmas in 2020. However, he has made it no secret that he desires to don the number 8 kit, having revealed it as his favorite, while also hinting it by the name of his website www.pedrigonzalez8.es. Pedri idolizes Barcelona legend Andres Iniesta, who donned the number 8 kit and wishes to follow in his footsteps. When Pedri arrived at Camp Nou, the number 8 was worn by Automelo before Pjanic received it not long after, leaving the young star with number 16. But with Alves' departure, it is now set to become a possibility. Even if the veteran star had stayed, he had insisted he would be happy to leave the number 8 kit for the young midfielder. Despite having spent a majority of the campaign injured, Pedri made a huge impact when fit and available, and was named the club's MVP of the season. He will be raring to go in the upcoming campaign and live up to the history and the reputation of the number 8 kit. This comes as no surprise. Pedri have always been making it clear that he wishes to wear the number 8 kit one day. Of course, Iniesta wore the number 8, which is a very, very special kit when it comes to FC Barcelona. And of course, I think this is just the perfect time for Pedri to take over that number. As Dani Alves is leaving. Of course, we did report how Dani Alves have been told that his contract will not be extended and he will leave Barcelona at the end of this month when his contract comes to an end. So Pedri will fancy wearing that 8 jersey. I think nobody will even argue with that. He will just take that jersey without anybody even asking him a question, to be honest. And of course, looking at his name of his own official website, that number 8 is present. That tells you how he idolizes that kid. And given the fact that he has that Andres Iniesta in him, he has the play, they look so similar in the playing style. That's no secret. Many people, when comparing Pedri, they must make mention of the legendary Andres Iniesta because they have a lot of similarities. And just having the number 8 jersey, I think, will be a perfect match for Pedri. And of course, going into next season, how does that 8 jersey, how will it influence Pedri's mindset? How will it influence because sometimes some of these numbers can play a big role when it comes to the players. And I think Pedri, who have been talking and admiring that number 8 jersey, might just be a beast, in the upcoming season. Let's wait and see. But what we all want as Barca fans is to see Pedri strong and less injury free, because this season he played just 22 games but still took the best player in FC Barcelona, which is world class. That says a lot about Pedri, right? Hopefully, if Pedri can stay fit for a long time and play consistently next season, then just imagine where Barca will go. Like, I mean, our level of performance will really increase because Pedri is one of the, in fact, not if not the best player of FC Barcelona right now without any question. Then on to the next story of discussion. As with many Barcelona players this summer, Memphis Depay also finds himself surrounded by transfer speculations and rumors over his future at Camp Nou. Signed as a free agent last summer after his contract with Olympique Lyon expired, Depay enjoyed a largely fruitful debut season in Catalonia. The 28-year-old ended his maiden campaign at Camp Nou as the joint top scorer with 13 strikes to his name. The forward lost his place in the side in the second half of the season due to injury and the arrival of Ferran Torres and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. But Depay still proved his value by scoring some important goals towards the back end of the campaign to help Barca finish second. While the club's technical staff value Depay and see him as an asset, there have been speculation about the potential sale due to Barcelona's financial situation and the fact that the Dutchman's contract stands to expire next summer. As now we're one of the clubs to be credited with an interest in Memphis Depay. However, there seems to have been a change in stance of late, with recent reports claiming that Barcelona might after all keep hold of Memphis Depay. Indeed, it has been said that unless anything unexpected happens, Depay will remain a Barcelona player for next season. Building up on top of those claims, Mundo Deportivo is now reporting that Memphis Depay is fully relaxed over his future and is convinced that he will remain at Barcelona beyond the summer. Furthermore, the report also states that Memphis Depay is also confident that the club will hand him a new contract to extend his stay at the Camp Nou beyond the summer of 2023. Depay, who was away on international duty with the Netherlands until Tuesday, has now flown off on vacation, with no worries about his future at Barcelona. The former Manchester United forward has reaffirmed his desire to stay at the club in the recent past in an interview, as well as through a social media post. And as things stand, it seems like Depay will indeed be staying firmly put at Barcelona, despite speculations claiming otherwise. The future of Memphis Depay have been spoken about regularly even before the season came to an end, because there was a lot of doubt if Depay will stay, considering that Lewandowski is in line, when it comes to our transfer targets, and also Aubameyang is still a Barca player, and talking about, will Memphis Depay stand a chance to fit into the starting lineup, or will Memphis Depay accept to be second fiddle under Aubameyang? That was a big question that people were asking. But as time goes on, it have just been like Barca just want to leave him to stay, because there's also the risk of losing Memphis Depay as a free agent next season. Of course, he will leave for nothing, just as how he came back. And one might think that it is imperative for Barca to maybe extend for a 1-year contract so that he might not go for free. He might be bought with money next season. But we don't know what Barca plans are at the moment. It's just to wait and see. But Memphis will certainly stay, from what I'm seeing, except otherwise, because there was a report yesterday saying that Memphis Depay will definitely stay at the Camp Nou, except maybe a tempting offer comes or whatever that can push Barca to sell him, and maybe Lewandowski comes again, that even pushes Barca more to sell him. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.